Hey, welcome to Worcester State. My name's Herman.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Dee.
We know a lot of you have already taken a tour of campus to see things such as the residence halls, classrooms, and other places, but we're here to let you know about all the different services that are available to you as students.
It's important to know while being here at Worcester State where services are and where they're located. That way you, the student, when coming in the fall, you know where they are on campus.
Well, there's a lot to see, so let's get started. We're going to start at the administration building, located right in the front of campus.
Our first stop is the Academic Success Center, or ASC. With all the fun things happening around campus, it can be easy to forget that we're students first. So if you're ever having trouble with classes, just remember to come to the ASC.
The ASC is located on the first floor of the administration building. The ASC works with first year and transfer students. They help build their fall semester schedule.
They also offer tutoring and general advising if you're struggling with your classes or want to change your major. I remember when I was struggling with one of my science classes, I used their tutoring services and they really helped me. After a few tutoring services, I learned some new strategies that have really helped me do better on my tests and my homework.
The ASC offers registration workshops every semester so that you know exactly what to do when registering for classes the following semester.
The ASC also has walk-in appointments as well as call ahead or email in order to book an appointment.
It's important to remember that the Academic Success Center is here to help you. So when you're struggling for classes, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Okay, let's head over to student accessibility.
Right across from the hall from ASC is Student Accessibility Services, or SAS. This office helps coordinate with students with disabilities in order to empower and help them have a successful education and home life at the university.
It's important to know that if you received any kind of services in high school, like an IEP, they do not transfer over to college. It's your responsibility to register with SAS to receive services. This is a great thing to do during summer before classes begin.
Even if you don't need any of these services, it's good to know they exist in case you have a friend in need who needs to know where they are. Right down the hall we have financial aid, and we're going to head there next.
The Financial Aid Office helps students and their families in the process and guidelines of financing their education, and also ensures that they know all their options.
There are a few big things to remember here. Firstly, remember to make sure and be up to date with all deadlines. All correspondence will be sent to you as the student, regardless if you're the one paying the bill or not. So it is important to stay up to date with your WSU email, and if you're a resident student, check your on-campus mailbox frequently so that you don't miss anything.
Being at WSU, I know filing for FAFSA each year is very difficult for me. Financial Aid actually holds FAFSA Day in December to assist students in need. I know when I went to Financial Aid FAFSA Day, it actually helped me out.
When working with financial aid, you can either stop by the desk to ask a quick question or call ahead to make an appointment with a financial aid counselor. Financial aid also manages work study, which would be in your overall financial aid package.
For example, I have a work-study job at the Student Center, and I had to make sure I'd have all my things in before Columbus Day, which was the deadline. There are many work-study jobs available throughout campus, so just make sure you check them all out and see what's available to you.
Let's head over to the Learning Resource Center, or LRC.
Let's go. The Learning Resource Center is the intellectual heart of Worcester State, a place where the campus community can come to research, to learn, and to discover. The library staff is a friendly group of experts who are here to assist you with the needs, like helping with research or helping you find that resource you need for a paper.
The LRC is 3 floors, the top 2 of which hold the library and related services. The library is a great place to come and study, which also holds a cafe for you and your group members to eat.
My favorite part about the library is how helpful the staff is. Last semester when I was working on a research paper, I made an appointment with a librarian and she taught me how to utilize some of our databases.
What's really cool is they're always ready for walk-in chats or for weekly one-on-one discussions.
The library also holds 2 places for individual studying as well as group collaborative work to study.
But there's more than the library to the LRC, so let's head down to the first floor to the Office of Sustainability. The Office of Sustainability is committed to making WSU a greener campus. They handle everything from recycling, composting, hydration stations, and solar energy.
Anyone is welcome to come by and volunteer, as well as to stop by and ask questions to live a more sustainable life.
There are also a ton of different events throughout the year, including the Sustainability Fair, Recycle Mania, Ditch the Dumpster, and Earth Day cleanups, to name a few. I personally like the yard sale at the beginning of the fall semester because there I can find cool items at a discounted price for my new room. They have anything from posters to dishes, even rugs and microwaves.
The Office of Sustainability also hosts a zip car on campus. There's 2 zip cars on campus. In order to use them, you have to have a valid license as well as be 18 and older. My friends and I use them all the time just to get off of campus.
Alright, next stop, the pod.
Here's the Sheehan Hall Pod, the main dining facility on campus. There are also 7 locations. This is one of my favorite locations to eat because of the different meal choices.
All food services are provided by Chartwells, who offer a wide variety of meal plans to commuter and resident students. They're also very easy to talk to if you have any allergies or dietary restrictions, so make sure that you talk to them in the beginning of the semester so you can know all your options.
As a first-year student, you are required to have a meal plan. However, you have the first 2 weeks of school to change your meal plan if it isn't working out for you. There are a variety of options, so if you like dining dollars or meal swipes, you can find something that works for you.
My favorite thing about the dining hall is when they do special menu nights. I love that they offer different food and fun activities.
There are many other dining facilities, including the pod on campus. We have the food court and the Lancers Loft, which are located in the student center. And we also have the C-store, Blue Scoops, and also the cafe and the library, for example.
Let's head down to health services. Also located in Sheehan Hall is Health Services. Health Services is an outside entrance in the Sheehan building. Health Services is provided to undergrad students part-time and full-time, and is staffed with nurse practitioners and doctors.
All visits, supplies, and over-the-counter medications are provided at no cost, so your health insurance company will not be billed. All visits are also confidential, so no information will be given out to faculty or family members without your permission.
Each year, along with general health appointments, Health Services also provides flu vaccine, women's services, and also STD screenings. If you're an athlete or someone working in a clinical setting, you can also come here to get your physical.
Appointments are strongly recommended, so whenever you feel ill or don't feel like yourself, make a call to Health Services to make an appointment.
The most important thing for first-year students to do in health services is to turn in their health forms. For resident students, these forms must be turned in before move-in day, or you may not be able to move in. For commuter students, these forms need to be turned in by the end of the first week of school. All right, let's head to the campus ministry.
A short walk from Sheehan Hall and directly behind Dowden Hall we have the Campus Ministry House. Campus Ministry has an interfaith approach to ministry and has programs available for all students.
While Campus Ministry works with Campus Ambassadors, a Christian-based organization, staff is still willing to help you find community and organizations of any faith.
All right, let's head on over to the Student Center and see what's happening over there.
Did you guys know there are so many different offices inside a Student Center? Not only that, but when you enter through Upper Campus, you're already on the 3rd floor of Student Center.
First up is international programs. This office helps students who plan to study abroad or study away during their time here at Worcester State. This office also helps international students before they get to campus with their studies.
The main difference between study abroad and study away is study abroad is done in another country, such as Austria, and study away is done in another state within the U.S., such as California.
There are tons of different study abroad programs that you can do. You can do a term one, you can do a faculty-led one, you can do a summer one, or you can do an entire year. But in order to do that, you have to meet with someone from the international program first to start looking at what you want to do and where you can go.
There are also scholarships available from the office to students who plan to study abroad. The office also hosts 2 different study abroad fairs each year, so you can learn a little bit more about each program. There are also scholarships available to students who plan to study abroad. The office hosts 2 different study abroad fairs each year, so you can learn more about any of the programs.
Hey guys, you want to head over to Military Affairs?
Yeah, let's go!
Also located on the 3rd floor is Military Affairs and Veteran Services. Any students who have a military affiliation, even as a dependent, can work with this office. They provide resources for students along with offering different events throughout the year, including community-based programs and job fairs.
Military Affairs has an open door policy, so feel free to stop by at any point, even if you just want to learn a little bit more about our military.
If you're looking to get involved with ROTC, there are programs offered in partnership with other Worcester area schools. Navy and Marines are based out of Holy Cross, while Air Force and Army are based out of WPI. Stop by the office to see how you can get involved.
Down the hall from Military Affairs is Career Services. The staff at Career Services help prepare students to meet the needs of today's workplace through career assessments, counseling, events, and other resources.
Career Services helps you explore which majors would be most helpful for certain careers, as well as offers resume help. When I was starting my resume, I made an appointment at Career Services to get better feedback on it. Begin working with Career Services early on in your career at Worcester State, that way you have an advanced help when it comes to the job search that follows graduation.
Throughout the year, Career Services offers part-time job and internship fairs, mock interviews, and other career-related events. It's important to not wait until your senior year to take advantage of their services. Career exploration is a huge part of your college career, and Career Services is here to help with that.
It's best to make an appointment with Career Services to make sure that all your needs are met. They are open throughout the year, even in the summer and during school breaks. Let's head over to counseling.
Our last stop on the 3rd floor is the Counseling Center. The Counseling Center assists students in coping with their personal issues that may interfere with academic and personal development, as well as sense of well-being.
Counseling services are free for all students to use, and all information discussed during each session is confidential. Services include individual and group counseling, as well as crisis intervention services. It is recommended that students do make appointments, but they can also be seen on a walk-in basis.
They offer programs throughout the year on topics such as mental health awareness, physical and emotional wellness, sexual assault prevention and response, mindfulness, and also healthy relationships.
Starting college can be difficult for any student in transition. The Counseling Center is a great source if you need support. There are lots of students who use counseling services, whether to meet on a weekly basis or to check in once a month. Don't be afraid to swing by and come in to talk to someone.
Well, let's head downstairs to student involvement.
The Office of Student Involvement and Leadership Development is located on the 2nd floor of the Student Center, so this should be your first stop if you're looking to get involved in student groups on campus. There are over 35 student groups on campus, so there's a little bit for everyone. For example, if you're looking to get involved in Student Senate, we leave a certain amount of slots open for first-year students who are coming in. So a great place to look at that would be Club Kickoff, where we have sign-up sheets and other things of that nature.
Along with student involvement, OSILD is also in charge of Welcome Week. Welcome Week also holds many events and free giveaways like karaoke night, 90s night.
They also offer a wide variety of leadership programs, from the HELP program, which is for first year and sophomore students, to the annual leadership getaway at Camp Woodstock. All right, let's head on over to commuter services.
As part of OSILD, Commuter Services is also located on the second floor of the Student Center. As a commuter student, this is where you would come to learn the ins and outs of commuting to campus, as well as expressing any concerns that you might have. They also run commuter student programs throughout the year. One of my favorites is Commuter Appreciation Week, which is held in the fall.
All right, let's head on over to the Bonenda Center.
Also on the second floor is the Bonenda Center for Civic Engagement. The Bonenda Center works with students, faculty, and community partners that addresses problems and solutions to social problems as well.
Any student looking to develop community connections, make new friends, or volunteer is encouraged to stop by the Bonenda Center to see what best fits their interests. Recognized programs include Jumpstart, Working for Worcester, and Habitat for Humanity.
Everyone is encouraged to participate in a program, whether it's just for one day or a program that runs for the entire academic year. But for now, let's head down to our last stop in the Student Center on the first floor, the bookstore.
The bookstore is where you can purchase all your textbooks and course materials for your classes. You can also purchase Worcester State gear, school supplies, and gifts.
You can purchase your books directly at the bookstore or through the bookstore's website online. Those will be ready for you at the beginning of the semester. We understand that your schedule sometimes changes, so therefore, you have until the end of the first week of the semester to return any books that you don't need. Just remember to save any receipts.
Along with traditional textbooks, you also have the option of purchasing digital copies as well as renting books.
At the end of the semester, you can also sell back your books to get cash for the following semester.
Now, let's head over to our last stop, the Wellness Center.
The Wellness Center is the home of the Athletics Department, Fitness Center, and Competition Gym. Athletics and Wellness provides programs and services to help you achieve your health and fitness goals, including group exercise classes, one-to-one personal training, wellness workshops, nutritional programs, and many more. They also work with our varsity sports teams.
Students have free access to the Fitness Center, which is open 7 days a week. They also have free access to the fitness classes, which include everything from yoga to spin. And for a small fee, they can reserve some time in the golf simulator.
We also have a multi-purpose gym. Let's go check it out.
Check it out.
Athletics also provides intramural sports. Some of those sports include basketball, dodgeball, volleyball, flag football, among many others. They're all free, so all you have to do is sign up.
The Wellness Center is also a great place to come and hang out with your friends, as well as come and cheer on our varsity sports teams.
And that's the end of the tour of Worcester State Student Services.
All of these offices are here to help you transition as a student to Worcester State University and make the campus feel more like home, whether you're a resident student or a commuter.
If you have any questions of any of the offices you've seen today on campus, please consult your student resource guide.
Go